listening to Newfoundland's own Justin Fancy. That's his new single, Lie, that's been climbing the country music charts. And Justin joins us back on TMS. Welcome back to the morning show, Justin. The last time you joined us was in 2020 during our pandemic Coachella concert series, and a lot has happened since then. Catch us up on everything musically.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, right? Tell us about the single, Lie.
Yeah, this was really fun. A lot has happened since last time we've chatted. Obviously, I've probably released 5 or 6 songs since last time I was on here. But yeah, I mean, it's just been a whirlwind the last few years. This song came together, and it was almost like fate. I met up with a producer in LA that offered to help with this single. And, it just took off from there. I mean, myself and my producer wrote it. We had a co-writer come in on the end of this song, and we changed the title to the song because of it. Just everything really just fell together. And it felt like, maybe this is a song that does it for me. And, we're just really, really excited. This video was an absolute pleasure to be a part of. Center City Media, who's done all of my videos here locally in Newfoundland. They just done a fantastic job. The actor and actress we hired, separately for this act. And my publicist, Paula Danilevich, actually produced this video. So, she came up with the ideas. I think she connected with the song the day I showed it to her, and she ended up producing this video. And I can't thank her enough for her dedication, and obviously everybody involved. It takes a lot of people to do what we do as independent artists and country artists and whatever kind of artist you are. It takes a big ship to keep it going,
Yeah, well, listen, it is a great song, such a great, catchy song. And as you mentioned, since we last talked, you have been on quite the wild ride, receiving awards and accolades over the past couple of years. What has this whole thing been like for you, Justin?
It's been interesting. I mean, it just feels natural to me. I feel like I'm finally in my natural habitat. I've been several years wondering. I knew I could do it. I just needed the right sound and the right people involved to make it happen. I knew I had enough talent to write a song, and I always dreamed I wanted to be on the radio, and it's something that, from a very young age, I felt like I could do. I spent almost 12 years in the oil and gas environment here in Newfoundland, working in oil and gas, and several years just thinking, well, what if I did this, or what if I did that? And I found a producer by the name of Clint Curtis. He's here locally in Newfoundland. And we just connected the dots, and I talk about fate and all this kind of stuff. But just everything just fell together for me. And of course, 3 months into this whole country career thing, the pandemic hit. So I'm like, well, what do we do now? So you talk about a whirlwind. It really was. For me, it was just okay. Well, let's just keep this chugging because I got the right sound. I got the right producer that understands what I need and what I want, and I've just been taking it all in, to be honest. I mean, people are connecting with my music, which is very special to me. It's one thing as an artist to kind of to release songs that are very vulnerable and very, very personal and very situational, but I find if you can kind of generalize that idea you have in your head and portray it in a way where people can connect with that music, and it really works. And that's what country music is all about. It's about feelings, and it's just raw, personal ability.
Hard to believe you were an IT guy by trade at one point.
Yeah, and I'm still doing that. I still have a day job and all that kind of stuff. So and I have a 10-year-old daughter. So, I mean, life is busy right now, but I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
All right, listen, since we got you here, I do have a problem with my phone. No.
Send it over. Send it in.
Yeah. All right, listen, stay with us because we are coming back with the Justin Fancy, who is going to perform live for us from his new album, Whiskey and Me.
I took a chance on love with you by my side. A new romance, we went along for the ride. We were friends in lonely places, got caught in the fire. Should've never lit that flame, even though it felt right, it felt right. And I can't love you like you want me to lie. I can't be the man you're running to in line. The days in the sun, living for the moment, then the moment was gone. I said I wouldn't love no more, maybe I forced myself to let go of what I want for somebody new. And I can't love you like you want me to lie. I can't be the man you're running to in lie.
Justin Fancy and Justin's new album, Whiskey and Me, dropped September 29th.